dish. It's a Middle Eastern chicken kebab, very quick and easy to make, and bakes really quickly on high heat in the oven. It's very versatile. You can use it over a bed of rice or couscous with some vegetables, or you can wrap it up in a tortilla or a naan with some mint sauce to go with it. It works great. I usually make a whole batch and keep it, and it's really a pound of ground chicken and about quarter of a white onion that's chopped finely, a small handful of cilantro that's also chopped. This is Ras El Hanout, which is our Middle Eastern spice blend. You get this in Trader Joe's as a package of 4, and a zouk. Both these you can add based on your taste. As you know, we like ours a little spicy, so I use about a teaspoon and a half of the Ras El Hanout, and then about a quarter teaspoon of the zouk. It's a dried herb mix. It's really great for these kebabs. And then a little bit of olive oil and chopped garlic and 1 egg to bind it all together. So just chopped garlic, about a teaspoon, and Ras El Hanout, about a teaspoon, or to your taste. Then the dried herb mix of zouk, and 1 egg, and a little bit of olive oil, and you bring it all together. You don't want to over mix it. It makes the chicken dry out a bit and make it a little more tough. And you be gentle. As you see, I'm using a rubber spatula. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, not too much. The spice mix has a little. And that's done. I'm gonna show you how to shape it. You know, the chicken to cook really fast on high heat and have a crust on top. I've taken a spoonful or ladleful of the chicken, maybe the size of tennis ball, and then you make it long like that. And put it on a greased baking sheet. You can actually make this in a smaller, like a slider, and use it in a pita with some lettuce and tomato. That tastes really good with some yogurt sauce or tzatziki if you have any. So this is a really versatile dish. Again, make a whole batch. You can use it on 3 different meals. This I'm going to be serving on a bed of couscous and barley with some vegetables mixed in. So you have some grains as well as the vegetables along with the protein. A pound of it makes about 6 to 7 of these kababs. It's probably this roughly slightly smaller than a tennis ball. You probably see these on skewers. You don't need to put that on skewers. A lot more work. You don't, you know, it bakes really well evenly. This, the sheet pan I'm using is actually made of stone, and this was, it's great for baking things like this or roasted vegetables, because you don't have to flip it or anything. You can just, it bakes, you know, on bottom and top, so you don't have to flip it. I love the sheet pan. I've been using it for at least 20 years now. So it did make about 6 kebabs with a pound of chicken. If you make them more like smaller slider size, you can get about 20 or so. And add just a little bit. And it takes about 15 to 20 minutes in my oven, probably a little longer than yours. You can see I found 6 kebabs. I like sheikh kebabs, and they're just waiting for the oven to heat up to 385, and in it goes. The kebabs are done. It took about 25 minutes, maybe closer to 25. You just need to make sure it's golden brown and fully cooked. Today I'm going to be topping the kebab with some sliced red onions, green and red pepper that's been sauteed with a little bit of olive oil. And you don't need to saute it too much, just a little. And then some shredded carrots are going to go towards the end. That will make a perfect side dish along with the kebabs and the rice for the entire meal. You have the veggies, you have the protein, you have the green. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sumac. And you can get this at Amazon, Cost Plus, or even in Trader Joe's. They come as a 3-container set with the soup that I used in the kebab, the Ras Al House, and this one which is made with berries, and it's really delicious as a topping on top of breads or salads or any side that you have. You still want the veggies to be crunchy, not overcooked. And you want to add just so much towards the end. You don't want to cook it, so you diffuse the flavor. As you can see, I'm almost done with it. That's why I just added it. I've just added the thinly shredded carrots. The smoke has this tangy flavor. And then I assemble it with the kebab on top.